There's a couple of other items that I got from the SRAM family, and that includes the Zipp brand. I'm going to get some Zipp wheels later today. They'll be at the shop when I get there. My understanding is they're going to be aluminium ones. These are some aluminium bars. So I've had carbon on the last few bikes, and to be honest, I'm not fussed either way. You put the bar tape on, you put the levers on, you hold on to them, and everyone's happy. I've asked for 42 centimetres, that's just my preference. I don't like the big 44s that were for a long time quite prevalent in the bike trade. A lot of our test bikes came with 44s, and I didn't like it. You can ride with them, no problem, but I just feel like a gorilla on the bike. There's a whole range of bends on the handlebar menu, and I'd suggest when you're shopping for a bike, or at least handlebars if you're going to go aftermarket, that you really consider how much depth you want. I like a shallow drop, that's good for me. There's some which are enormous and they sag down here and they make a big difference in your riding. So I find these have got a little bit of an ergo bend, so I'll put my hand there, or even here for longer days when I'm not braking. But generally I find that I'm riding here or here. There you go. Considering their touch point, they really should be thought about. And I do like the Zipp ones. I've ridden them before on test bikes and they suit my purpose really well. Don't know how I'm going to do that. About 269. Let's just get this accurate. Put that there and there like that. Yep, 268. There you go. I must have been pushing down by 1 gram. It's a bit train spottery. We're going to the nth degree, but I think it's better to have more detail than not enough. Moving right along. There's a couple more pieces in the puzzle. No, there's not. There's only one more piece in the SRAM puzzle, and then I'm going to the bike shop. My seat post. I said upon unpacking the Focus that there was an aluminium option, but I would change it. This is a 27.2 with a little bit of setback, presented by Zipp. Fantastically simple and functional fastening system. I really like the simplicity of this seat post, and I think it'll match the bike really well. Ta-da, that's about it. There's my bike before it gets put together. To be continued. Any comments, please, are welcomed, and then we can respond to them with the next bike that we do. And as we progress through the next little while, my intention is to do a couple of these bike builds, but not necessarily about myself. I look forward to joining a few other people in a few different bike shops and presenting their bike of choice and the reason behind their choice. It would be remiss to suggest that there's a one bike that suits all package. That doesn't happen that way. Everyone has different preferences, even just in little details like the amount of setback you want from your seat post, or the style of shifting you want. Little changes that I'm going to make upon build that are different to Australian standards include I like to have the rear brake on the right and the front brake on the left. That's reversed in Australia. I credit the right on rear arrangement for myself largely through to BMX. I'm right-handed. I only had one brake when I was racing my BMX back in the teenage years. I can ride the other way around. I don't think it's terribly safe. A lot of test bikes came Australian standards, so I know I can ride that way, but I prefer not to. Too many R's.